I have decided to relocate my arching trellis up a few rows because it's the pumpkins that are going crazy out of control with their vines everywhere. So I lifted it up and I brought it up, and I just wanted to talk about how I decided to secure these because as many of you already know, if you've seen another video, my entire gardening situation is on a pretty significant slope. So this is the berms and swales section, which came after building out in-ground beds with cinder blocks. That was my first section. So anyhow, probably my most expensive piece in the garden, because I typically like to find used things at garage sales and estate sales, but I actually bought this, or I had my husband buy it for me. I think it was a Mother's Day gift. Anyway, to keep this steady on this slope can be tricky, and what I came up with was taking what used to be a stake for a tent, and I clipped the top off of that, and then I can drive this down into the ground, and because these are hollow, I can put the end right over that top of the stake. When it was a tent stake, of course, it had an arching thing going this way, that I couldn't slide that slender pole over. But just another, idea of how you can get creative and inventive in the garden, and keeping in mind the budget. And you can get those tent stakes at garage sales, a whole bag of them for $1 or $2. So thanks for stopping by. I'll show you the finished product later.